This is going to be how you disable traction control in a Mark 6 GTI with two different ways. One way using an OBD11, and the other way is just going to be by pulling a fuse in the fuse box to disable all of the assists. So this first way, I would only recommend if you're planning on doing this for a very short amount of time, say you want to go screw around in the snow, or you just need stability control, traction control, and even ABS off for a short period of time. I would not recommend driving around like this at all. First, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pop the hood, which I've already done. And you're going to want to make your way over to the engine bay. Now, you're going to open up your fuse box, take that puppy off. Now what you're going to be able to do here is you're going to be removing this 20 amp fuse, one down from this orange 5 amp. Now, check for your car. This is a 2013 CBFA GTI with the DSG. The fuse that you might want to pull could be in a different location, so look for wherever your ABS fuse is in a user manual. Now, when you go to start your car, things should be a little wonky. So as you can see, I have a bunch of lights on my dash, and the car is not happy. However, if I go into drive here, and I come up to this corner, and I do crank the wheel a little bit, the car will rotate, so your assists are completely off. And I'm going to show you how to do it with the OBD11. So this is the OBD11. It costs about 70 bucks, and I would highly recommend getting one if you own a Volkswagen or Audi. It unlocks a lot of secret features that aren't enabled by default, and this is going to just be how you disable traction control and stability control fully, and you're going to be able to do it at any time using the standard button. So you're going to first plug in your OBD11, and now I will switch over to my phone camera or my phone screen once I'm in the app. We are in the OBD11 app with the car is idling and the OBD11 is plugged into the OBD2 port. So we're going to tap connect and the OBD11 is going to come up. So we're going to select that. You do need Bluetooth on, and once it connects, we will get into where you need to go. So that took a second. So here we are in the OBD11 screen when the car is connected. So normally for OBD11 stuff, you're going to go into this menu here, but in this case, we're going to go over here into the main section. Never mind, that's where we just were. We're going to go to car. We're going to go to my car. So here on the side, you're going to car. It's going to pull up info, history, apps, all that. You're going to go into apps, and that is going to pull up all of the special things that the OBD11 will be able to unlock on your car. There's quite a few options in here. I do have a few of these enabled, such as rolling my windows up and down with my key fob, high beams with fog lights on at the same time, and a couple of others. And you're just going to scroll down until you find ESC deactivation V2. And if you might have been able to hear there, it beeped because the car recognized that I was going into this. When you buy an OBD11, it'll give you, I believe, 100 credits here in the bottom. If you don't have credits, I think 10 of them is like $1, so it's not going to break the bank if you already bought an OBD11. But you're just going to go in here and you're going to put ASR and ESC off, and then you're going to hold down this check mark and wait for 5 seconds, as it says right here, and that will enable the default traction control button. For one tap will disable traction control, and then a long hold for about 5 seconds will disable both traction control and stabilization control. So that's all you need to do in the OBD11. I'm not going to do it because I've already done it and I don't want to pay another $1 for it. But that's just real quick how to do it. It's not very hard at all. Now that that's done, you can see I have the OBD11 back in this little cubby here, not plugged in, and I have my cob plugged in. So the OBD11 does not have to be plugged in at all times. And I'm just going to start the car up. And then I am going to use this button here, and if I just hold down this button, traction control off and stability control off. So now, same thing as before. If I want the car to rotate or if I want to lose grip, I can do that no problem without any of the assists kicking in. This is the way I would much rather do it versus taking that fuse out, because the fuse will disable your ABS and your gas needle won't work properly, and it's just overall a bit of a mess. So I would highly recommend doing this if you want to disable stability control in your Mark 6, and it's been pretty great. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and like and subscribe. See ya.